He caught me masturbating to porn on my phone while we were sharing a bed, and all he did was turn away from me. I'm your host on mindsnap, where the stories are always wild. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this situation, and I can only imagine how uncomfortable it must have been for both parties involved. The fact that this happened with a family friend makes it even more complex. The person sharing this story was 18 years old at the time, and their family friend was 19, so they were basically the same age, but the fact that they were sharing a bed is already a pretty intimate setup. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what's the big deal? They're just watching porn, right? But here's the thing. This person was masturbating in the same bed as their family friend, who was sleeping, unaware of what was going on. That's a huge violation of boundaries, and I can see why this person is still feeling guilty about it to this day. Okay, I need to pause here, because I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of the family friend. I mean, can you imagine waking up to that? It's just, wow. I don't even know how I would react in that situation. Would I be angry, embarrassed, or just plain confused? It's a really tough spot to be in. The fact that the family friend just turned away from them and didn't say anything is actually pretty telling. I mean, what do you even say in a situation like that? Hey, dude, what are you doing? Or, can you please stop? It's just so awkward. But here's the thing. The person who shared this story did eventually apologize to their family friend, and they've apparently forgiven them. They still talk to this day, which is great. But it's clear that this incident has had a lasting impact on the person who shared the story. No, wait, this gets even more interesting. So, the person who shared this story was struggling with a porn addiction at the time, which is a serious issue. I mean, we all know that porn can be a problem if it's not consumed in a healthy way, but when it starts to affect your relationships and your daily life, that's when you know you've got a problem. I literally could not believe this. But the person who shared this story actually went to therapy to deal with their guilt and their porn addiction. That takes a lot of courage, if you ask me. I mean, it's not easy to admit when you've got a problem, especially when it's something as personal as porn addiction. The therapist apparently helped them work through their issues and even gave them some resources to help them ground themselves. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm guessing it's some kind of technique to help them manage their urges and stay present in the moment. But here's the thing. Even though the family friend has forgiven them, and they've been working through their issues in therapy, this person still feels guilty about what happened. They're still struggling to come to terms with their actions, and that's what's so heartbreaking about this story. It's like they're carrying around this weight of guilt, and they don't know how to let it go. They've apologized, they've sought help, but they still can't shake off the feeling that they've done something wrong. And I get it, I really do. I mean, who hasn't done something they regret and wish they could take back? But what's interesting is that the family friend has basically told them to stop apologizing and to just move on. They've forgiven them, and they're still friends. So why can't this person just forgive themselves and move on? I think that's the hardest part of this story. It's not just about what happened in the past. It's about how this person is still struggling to cope with their guilt and their shame. It's like they're trapped in this cycle of self-blame, and they don't know how to escape. Okay, so let's break this down. The person who shared this story was struggling with a porn addiction, which led them to do something that was really hurtful and inappropriate. They've since apologized and sought help, but they still can't forgive themselves. I think what's so important about this story is that it highlights the complexity of human relationships and the ways in which our actions can affect those around us. It's not just about what we do. It's about how our actions impact others and how we learn to grow from our mistakes. So what do you guys think? Should this person just forgive themselves and move on? Or do you think they need to keep working through their issues? Drop your verdict below. Was this person right or wrong? Subscribe and hit the bell.